Welcome. How are things? I know that we were looking at Falco last time, so I just
Mhm.
wanted to follow up on that and see how things are going on that.
Yeah, so I actually didn't get to go to a local the past 2 weeks, so I haven't played that Falco player or a different Falco player. I have been playing online a bit, um,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't have a super pressing specific set to look at. I have a rank set maybe against a fox
What I
or
I think that today, if that's the case, maybe today we can do like I've been doing a bit more live coaching with certain people, and
Mhm.
they've been finding it good. So how do you feel about us doing? Like you can boot up ranked or unranked, like whatever you prefer. We can play a few like we can have you play a few games. I will make notes and like kind of make observations. Then we can kind of like after a set or like four games versus somebody, we can then like kind of grab the matches, pick out any like important spots we want to like dig into, and then kind of like figure out how we want like what actionable changes we want to do, and then we kind of can jump back in once we have an idea and see and work on the implementation, then grab new observations. Like, how do you think about what do you think about that kind of like that kind of like interval structure, I guess?
That sounds good. Yeah, I think that would be helpful because
Awesome.
yeah, like I said, I don't have a very specific set I want to look at right now, so I think that would probably be a better idea.
Amazing. So I'm gonna pass you my spectator code. Um, have you been? No, you've done spectator, right? I think you've shared. Yeah, we've done this
Yeah,
before. Okay. Do you remember how this works, or do you need a refresher?
I'm pretty sure I remember it. Just do
Hi.
this. Okay. You said ranked or unranked.
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with.
Um, I'll be ranked, I guess.
Sure. Only thing, do one game on an unranked though, just so we can make sure
Okay.
everything is synced up. Because I just don't want us
Yeah.
to be like in the set and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm searching. We'll
Perfect.
see how West Coast is doing right now. I don't have high hopes.
Aw, why is that?
I might get. Oh, okay, I got a match. It's just usually dead, especially
Okay,
at
I
this
can
time.
see what's going on. So we should be good if you can finish the match if you want to or not.
Okay, I'll finish it.
Sure. Fox is an important character to beat.
Yeah, for sure.
Think we're shielding a bit too much.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. The way that you transitioned out of the fair, like that you aimed the fair like low, and then the way you transitioned out of it was like very well done. When Fox was in the corner, you came forward with a dash attack, like when he was just kind of like messing around at that distance. You don't have to rush.
Yeah.
You can take your time.
Okay. Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like he's just waiting for a cue on like what he's supposed to do. So if you just don't give him one, it's good to make him sweat. And because yeah, he'll exactly like he just did there. He will.
Mhm.
Sometimes they will fold because they're yeah, what they're willing. They start to think they're smarter than they are. Um, and they try to react to things that are not good things to react to.
Makes sense.
What's your favorite matchup?
What do you say?
what's your favorite matchup?
Definitely Marth. It's I think the common Sheik answer probably.
I hate Marth. I hated Marth,
Yeah.
but I also play Marth now, so maybe that was the sign. Like,
Yeah. I did start with Marth, like that was my first name, so that maybe kind of helps. I don't know.
oh, I think that for me, I just don't like how he can just if you want to fight this guy more, you can, but
I
yeah,
already left.
okay, then I guess we'll do ranked.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think for me, it's just I don't like fighting characters that are I just like I like the dynamics of the fast fallers and the Sheik Ditto and Peach and stuff where like the units of space are more like structured, I guess. Marth and Falcon I always kind of found annoying because they don't really play by those rules.
Yeah, yeah. I queued into a Falco on one.
Pog. Let's apply those things then. Lucavo's boyfriend. Interesting.
Ah,
Oh no. Do you listen to the gasp? Like the audio cue? Every character gasps when they grab the edge, and that occupies the cliff frames. So you can just like you can use that as like your reference point for doing all your offstage stuff.
I've never listened to them like that.
Yeah, it's super good.
I kind of get weirded out by like audio cues for like playing net play because it's like delayed, you know. But
I mean, it's only delayed a little bit, right?
yeah,
Like, what is it? Like a frame or two? Like a frame?
I think if you're not using Wasabi, it's a lot. It's like, and I think even with Wasabi, it's like I thought it was like at least 2, maybe 3.
Give
But
it a try.
I don't.
Try using it. Like try. You know what? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But this is part of why we are like doing coaching. It's like to test things, right? And
Yeah.
experiment with new things. So let's try using the audio cue with the edge. Like just listen for it or be aware of it.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll just use it. When you see him crouching, try to grab him more. Or like shielding and you're doing dash dances, try to use your grab on his shield or crouch more.
Okay. Yeah.
See, like that one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that you just knew to grab the edge there. And then just went out.
Falco's gotta stop doing that side view. Like,
is there a better way to cover that? Could we like short hop like reaction bear and like short hop?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, let's try.
I don't know.
If we did that, if instead of like the nair for our like edge guard, I feel like that would probably like be better in general. Cause like we can fall to the edge if like they do. Yeah, let's try doing that as our like main
not
thing.
an argument. Yeah. So what you said?
Short
hop reaction.
Like short hop and then like back air back air if they illusion basically. I guess like with the slippy audio, because that is like already a pretty tight one, we might have to just do it proactively, but like we might have to throw out the bear like early sometimes, but like we're already throwing out the nair early anyway, right? So
yeah.
Trying to force our way in too much.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So let's actually look at that second match. I want to look at that last situation. Can you send that through Discord to me?
Yeah.
You should be able to just drag and drop it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just from like right from Slippy, you don't have to like look around for it. You can just drag and drop and right from the replay, like the replay menu in Slippy Launcher. Just
Okay. Yeah.
perfect. So I want to look at like the back throws, and just kind of like get a sense for what your thoughts are on the back air setup, and if it covers more. So let me just get to those points, and I'll share my screen while that's happening. Okay, so I think it was like here, or like around here. I don't remember exactly when. Let me check the data. I think this is it. Because this has like a bunch of like Sheik stuff happening. Yeah, this has gotta be it, like around here. So let's figure this out. You can see everything going on. So we back throw him here. Let's. What I want to know is if we short hop when we're actionable. So he can move right now. So we would be. So right now we'd be short hopping. Do you think that this works out better than the runoff double jump nair? Like, so basically...
Yeah, let me see again. Yeah.
Or do you think it's too slow?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems like it would be pretty tight.
What if could we get to the edge first? Like, wave dash back, fast
Just
fall
wave dash and then... Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like when we're off the ground. Yeah, like we have to hit the fast fall, but we're fine. What do you think about what do you think about that as a coverage option instead of this then?
I think in my head, when I do that and they like side B right above ledge, I guess when I've like tried just grabbing ledge before, like I am too slow to like do anything against that specifically.
Well, what are you trying to do? Like, what's the punished in your mind?
I guess like if I do this nair and they side B like right above ledge, like instantly like this, then it'll hit them. But if I grab ledge, I don't think I'll be able to hit them off stage in time.
Okay. So they'd basically recover here, right?
Yeah.
Could you just like ledge dash grab them and throw them off again?
Yes. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so we still have coverage on that outcome. So like the reason I like the wave dash setup here, like the reason I think that it makes sense is because if he like where does he go with his up B? Like if he up Bs, I think we're in a better spot. So like
Yeah.
we're
For
still
sure.
able to get like the up Bs, like that's what I'm thinking. Because like if he goes over here, right, and he like up Bs, we're like on the edge. So now we can just set up invincible bear on this. Like
Yeah.
we're very well positioned to cover all the outcomes over here. And if he like he can basically go here, here, or here, and by being on the edge, we occupy like these three and still can hit this.
hmm
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's look at the like let's make a note. Wave dash edge grab. And we're not sure that this is necessarily the play yet, but like this is like something worth considering. Like because so we'll pass this through and then let's look at the other situation where this came up. Because I think it was at the end around here.
Yeah. It was the last talk, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for like the game for the everything to load. Okay. Cool. Because it happened on it happened on the right side. I remember that. We should actually go over that what just happened there, but we'll stay focused on this first.
Okay.
Okay, so this is actually off forward throw, so it's like a little different.
Yeah.
So off forward throw, he's actionable. Like he's already been actionable, but it doesn't make sense for him to like double jump all the way above the stage. So what are your thoughts on what we could do here? What jumps out at you?
Yeah, this is always a tricky spot for me. I don't have. I think I just generally default to what I did here, which is like this dash off, double jump back thing, which works if they like. I think he air dodges, right? I think it's good against that, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's think about this. If we get to the edge. So the reason I don't like the double jump near here is because he's been actionable for a while. So I feel like he could like potentially try to contest us with like double jump down air.
Yeah, that does happen to me.
Yeah, so I think right, and that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid on the other situation too with the wave dash. So I guess the first thing I want to know is, in your mind, does the wave dash edge grab work here? Like, could we still use that as a solution here?
In my mind, I think it's too like slow. If you like double jump, I don't know. I think if you like double jump air dodges or whatever, I don't think I have time to like ledge dash on after grabbing the ledge and then back throw him like in the other scenario.
Okay, so maybe we have to do something with where we currently are. That's totally possible. How should we set this up? Because I don't think that we necessarily want to go like run off like here and come up. But could we just jump in place?
Yeah.
So like we kind of like we go up with our short hop. Do we jump forward a little bit, or do we just do it like where we are?
I think we go forward a little bit.
Like to like land here basically. Like we're not doing like a big jump. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We can agree with that. Good. We agree on that. So with that, because I think that's like a very important structural thing. So yeah, that's good. So what are our options here? Do you think we'd like just slap? Or do we think we needle? Like, I think those are the two things that jump out at me. Like slap and needle.
Yeah, I was thinking needle and also fair. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So I think the advantage to the fair is that we can like then forward tilt and down smash after, because we get to fast fall it, whereas the needle we can't really do that. So we have like a little bit more like control in this kind of area, like general area. and this general area. So this is a perk of like one line, but then yeah, like the needle kind of actually attacks his current position, like where he is, which is very valuable. So like this is worth consideration, but I think that this makes a lot of sense. The other cool thing, yeah, like I like this. Like we could also even turn around, like if he jumps really far away, like if he goes like all the way off into the distance or something, like all the way over here or something, we can also just like we can turn around like this point and grab the edge out of like our out of our short hop, because it's a reaction. We're kind of doing a reaction strategy sort of. So like around here we could like even drift more forward and grab the edge with like a reverse needle turn.
Yeah.
So I like this. I think this makes a ton of sense. Yeah.
And if he like I guess that's also what you do if he like goes. Let's say he like goes low and maybe even like shine stalls and then tries to like double jump sweet spot to the edge. Would you also do the needle turnaround, or
no?
That's like
I would shoot the needle.
Okay.
Because like the thing is, the shine stall is still like the needle is auto cancels, right? And like it still covers this territory, which means that when he comes up with his double jump, he's gonna be he's still restricted by it somewhat, because he can't like he'd have to like fall here basically to shine stall around the needle, because the needle is going to hit him like with where it's currently going, and if it hits his shine, then that sucks. So he has to go below it. Like he doesn't have a choice. So that means the needle has stopped him from double jumping above this line. So that means that when he comes up, he's going to be coming up like this or this or this or this, like something like that, right? So I can potentially just shoot another needle. I could grab the edge after the needle, because I know that he's in the shine for a little bit and he's waiting for the needle to finish like passing over. So after this fires, like turn around, grab edge, I'm now invincible. Like things like that I think are really good against shine stall. So we don't have to overreact to shine stall. I don't think it's a problem here.
Okay.
Yeah. So like needle, fair, grab it. No needle / fair. I think needle and fair are like the two that like make the most sense. And then like, you know, possible grab edge. No possible edge grab, etc. The other cool thing is like, yeah, by like aiming at this point, we can also teeter our fairs and nairs and stuff too. Like nair is also nair also makes some amount of sense here, I think, because of its duration. Possible edge grab, teeter, yeah, or teeter. Like I think that this makes sense. So on forward throw, do you think this makes sense as like a play to go for, like as more of like a standard thing?
I think so. Yeah, I mean it seems to make sense to me.
And off back throw, we can maybe work the wave dash edge grab in as as an early game option, because I think like at a higher percent it makes sense to like jump out there and stuff like that like that's good. But like at below like 40, below 30, like I think that the wave dash definitely has merit.
Yeah, I guess this is it is related. Have you seen the thing about like? There's a Ginger video about this, about how to like never die as Falco at low percent if you get back from him.
Oh, that.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he basically says to double jump back and up B, right?
Yeah, then you like mash side B if they hit you out of the up B.
Yeah, I know about that. I have thoughts about it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I have to be careful with what I say here. Okay.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
Huh?
I don't want to get you in trouble.
No. I just don't agree with this premise. Like, I agree that it's a good recovery. Like, it's a solid option. But like, I have also definitely killed Falcos for doing that. It's not terribly like difficult to figure out how. What you do is you just see him floating around over here. And then what you do is you just grab the edge like very, very, very late. You want to time the edge grab to be happening around the time that he would be moving, because this allows you to be fully intangible during the travel time of his hitbox. So the reason we want that really badly is because what we want to do is we want to hit him. If he comes at the edge like this, then we just like let him do it and kill himself. That's fine. If he comes forward or goes up, that's like the things that we like are actually care about. On those, what we want to do is we want to use the fact that we're fully intangible to hit him as close to our landing as possible. So we would like reverse nair, like back air, anything like that. And the reason we want to do it close to our landing is because then you just turn around and down smash and he's dead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like it's easy. You just like combo two moves together using intangibility and he's gone. Like it takes some setup, but like yeah, like if they're always like this is why I kind of like think that like silver bullet answers like that are not like particularly reliable in this game because they just aren't. They just never have been. So I would agree
that
no,
I agree.
Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about. Like it is what it is. I don't even like disagree with like the, and again, I don't think the recovery in and of itself is bad by any means. Yeah, it's just I just don't think it's like the be all end all or anything. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so the situation I wanted to go over was like I think it's just how we take this damage on this stock. So I'm noticing we're playing into like I want to watch it and tell me like what the problem with the zones we're playing in are.
I felt like at the beginning I was like too close. Like at the very first interaction, I was like too close where he was like very threatening with his like his immediate down air, I guess. Like yeah, like right here.
So this I think was actually like this was fine for the most part. We just happened to like lose the exchange.
Okay.
Because like you were going for grab, like it's early game going for grab, and that makes sense to me. What I wanted to call attention to is just like how we're like how. So when you get hit by this laser, do you think that you can act before this aerial hits you?
No. I don't think so, but
we're trying to jump. So what do you think you were going for here?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So you take laser like nair? Take laser fair, maybe? Something like that?
Yeah, I think this is kind of like a bad habit thing. I just kind of jump a lot in like spots like this. And I get, like just aerial into big combos for a lot.
It's okay. This happens to everyone. What I would say here is, let's try to replace these with either shielding or dashback.
Okay.
Because like, because if he does high aerial, if he does high aerial like this, trying to catch you for pushing a button, like, well, not like replace them, but like let's include shielding and dashback in these spots because if he like he does this aerial basically immediately, right?
Yeah.
If you just block, then yeah, you get to like kill him or like nair him or something.
Yeah.
Then dashback presents like a similar thing. So that's like part of it. Like laser, because like Falco's laser basically makes him +8-ish relative to his landing. That's just not enough time for us to get like tilts and aerials out to contest his down air and nair. So we have to kind of like, the mix-up is more like, do we push the button or do we play on the back foot by using a counterattack setup? So, which would be like shield and dashback. So like, you still need the other things in there in case he does like super greedy things. But like, yeah, we want to also represent like the, the counterplay to his next step. The other thing here is, why are we, what do we even get if we hit this?
Like, nothing.
Yeah. So like
13% or whatever.
So how could we have done this better?
I think if we're gonna contest his laning, we could like run to center and then like short hop bear to like cover him landing on the platform.
Yeah, exactly. So like we were shielding here. Like we were shielding because we were in like a kind of scrappy situation, so it looks like it just happened to come out of reflex, totally fine. So yeah, I would say we just like wave dash this way.
Yeah.
Or like wave dash down, or wave dash this way. If we go, or wave dash like that, any of the three. Because if we go down, then we're just trying to like up tilt him through the
Yeah.
platform, because that'll hit. Or if we go this way, then we're just trying to outspace him with bear in some way. So it's still the same. It's still basically the same like function as this like fair that we're gonna go for, but like we're just not playing into like the best part of his move. We're like creating this here, or we're playing on the fact that he's gonna lag when he touches the platform with up tilt. So we're just like using our things more like we're using the insulation of the platform more effectively, and also like we're using our hitboxes more effectively too. Do you think that that is on a scale of 1 to 10? How comfortable do you think you'd be like trying to apply this? So basically the idea is that when Falco full hops above a platform like this, we don't jump. If we're underneath the platform, we don't jump up to meet him. We up tilt as he comes down, or we like move to the side and hit him.
I think I could be comfortable in playing that. I think, I don't know. I think I have times where I'm a lot better at not like just jumping into his down airs, basically, and like doing more we're talking about, especially like the back air, like going to center and trying to like outspace him or whatever, and like backer him. The like up tilt to catch him land on the platform, I don't think I do that much. I guess because it's like, especially because it's like stage dependent. But yeah, I definitely should. I think it's.
I mean, there's 3 stages it works on.
Yeah.
That's like half the stages.
Yeah. But yeah, I do. I think I should. Like, it sounds like a good idea to me. I just don't think I am that comfortable doing that yet. But
okay, so can you share? So, I mean, it's not a matter of you don't have the execution for it, though, right?
Yeah, I think I have the execution.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, you look quite technical from watching you play. So, let's like if you want to take a second to just kind of like visualize what the input would look like, go for it. But I think that like let's hop into another round, into like more into another ranked set, and we'll see if we can do. We'll see if we're fighting a space animal. We can do any of these. Yeah.
Should I do unranked? Do you think so? I can like leave if.
Yeah,
it's not.
We can do unranked. Unranked, yeah, because we're putting new things in. Unranked probably makes more sense actually. So yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. I'm still broadcasting, right? Or.
Yeah, it hasn't disconnected, so we are good.
Okay, I ran into a Falcon.
Perfect.
Oh, okay, never mind. He doesn't want to play.
Oh, do you know him? Do you know them?
No, they just left immediately. I don't know.
Ah.
Okay. Should I leave?
We can apply these things against Sheik. Like the up tilt under platform is something we can definitely apply.
Yeah.
I think that like with the back throw games and stuff are like still similar, but if you're gonna chain grab, then like then yeah, just do your thing.
Okay.
Isn't this person in the Sheik Discord?
Probably. I'm not
Okay.
very active there, so I don't know. I only go to the Zelda Discord.
Isn't that like
Gone?
Yeah, I was like, I thought that didn't exist anymore.
There's a new one, but yeah, the old one got shut down for
for reasons.
For reasons, yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh.
What do you think of this?
I do know who this is. The person is good, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, so Sheik Ditto, what's your level of comfort with it?
It varies widely. Sometimes it's like my absolute best matchup, and then sometimes I just am playing a little off and I just get destroyed. And I think that's kind of the matchup with chain grabs, but I think there is a lot to work on still. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so what I will tell you, when he's moving in the air, you're playing in the Sheik needle triangle too much. Like the needle diagonal, you're like playing into his area of control with it when he's above you. So what I would say a good starting point is let's like try to maneuver around that. similar rules to the Falco like down air thing, like with the up tilt underneath the platform, except there's no platform. Like you just have to get under her and like do things.
Okay.
See, like how you're... There you go.
Yeah.
Just hit her into the wall on that one. Like, it's better to stage spike her and force her to do the stuff. And then, like, and her up B is still slow either way, right? So, like, yeah. Try not to come down with that back air so much.
Okay, yeah.
Like, especially at a shield drop. Good. Ooh.
Ah!
Nice. I can't help but think that it would have been really good to have a full set of needles there. So let's make let's make sure that we're fully charging that stack of needles every single time we kill them.
Yeah. I realized that too. Like, why did I do it? Thanks, Saul.
Do you know you can fast fall with angles?
Fast fall what?
You can fast fall forward and away. Did you know that?
No.
Try to do your fast falls away from from people in general when you're coming down on their shield, especially in this one.
Okay.
It helps you not be grabbable and therefore not die. In terms of where it is, it's like kind of... It's like for where you do forward and down on either side for like ledge dashing, basically.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, playing the ledge as our spot makes sense. Nice, winning the mix-up. At some point, I would have used the needles for a grab conversion during my jump, because like we were jumping and full hopping for a little bit there, but yeah, it's totally fine. Cool. Like you just like murdered him, so yeah, you know what you're doing. Nice. Do you find that usually where it goes works best, like just going for the edge there? One being chain grabbed.
Yeah,
I feel like it's better to I feel like it's better to mix up the DIs and try to like jump at some point, like try to do the ambiguous DIs and such.
Mhm. Yeah. Well,
I think yeah, I think if there's like less than 30 damage, it's worth it to go off stage. But like after like after like 40, 50, like she's just gonna rinse and repeat us.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
We're getting hit popped up by a lot of forward tilts. Let's try to make a habit to like
Mhm.
ASDI down.
Okay, yeah.
You can do it with C stick too. Like you don't have to just do it with control stick if you're like if your left hand is doing stuff. But like yeah. Ah, so you jumped there into his zone, but like if we'd stayed under the platform, we could have just up tilted. Or like crouched and then like not gotten hit and then like punished the landing.
Mm.
So that's like that's a spot where like the up tilt thing came up. So
Okay.
definitely useful on Fountain of Dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
I would up smash when they'd like to go there on the platform. Like on the super low configurations. Bodied.
Ugh.
We'll play till one of you has 3.
Okay.
We could have punished that. But we shielded and then jumped. How are you DIing the fair?
Um, it's not something I've like thought about, so I
DI like are you DI more up, a little more up. Like it shouldn't be like like full in or anything. Um
yeah. I probably am not doing it correctly. Yeah.
You're getting out of position too much. So like basically he's in a spot where you can like fight and then he's like staying there and you're moving around him. So then he just like pushes a button and he's good. You got this.
Not really doing it. Oh wow.
He goes on the platform now.
Yeah, I tried this one short off. Tried to move.
I would have up tilted into back air, like up tilt into like fair back air, that kind of thing, because it hits underneath the platform.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my god. Nothing broken. Doable, doable.
This is doable.
Yeah.
You had a lot of opportunities there. That was a good game. If you want to play him one more, that's fine. But I think that let's play someone else. I think it would be good to play someone else if you.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, there is one thing I want to ask you about. This isn't like a smaller thing, so I don't know if we need to look at the games themselves. When he's shooting needles sideways at you, a lot of times do you know like where are your eyes when you're recovering off stage? Like are they on you or are they on him?
I think they're on. I think they're on him.
Okay. That's okay. It looks like you recover with up B a little too late when he's doing sideways needles a lot. But what I mean by that is like you wind up getting hit by them, or kind of like you're kind of get hit by them as you're moving up. What I would say is that like try to like stay above the sideways needle line. Like because like do the up B so that when he starts like shooting the needles, you're still above it, because needles are a grounded action, right? So like grounded needles have a lot of lag, so it's difficult for him to like get into perfect edge guarding position. Yeah, with that like working against him. Aside from that, no, like it looks like you basically adjusted to all the things that I was hoping that you'd adjust for. Oh, that up tilt makes sense.
Yeah, it's really good. And not a lot of like Stacy players know about it, because it can cover all offense on reaction if you like DI in there.
Yeah,
so I think they should all like DI in there.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, because yeah, like it's just so like the second hit is just so efficient that
yeah,
that's cool. Well, like I mean, like I've been very clear. Like I love what you've all done with her. So. Why'd you show the needles and then like store them? Were you trying to bait him?
I don't. I kind of just did it. I don't. Yeah.
I would say like I would just shoot them. Like,
yeah,
because you like I think it was a good idea to like have the needles there, especially with the full set. Yeah. Would tried to take the edge.
I tried to go like slightly up, but I just.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so against this guy, we're gonna
left.
Aw, damn it. Alright, let's find a fox. Because against the fox, I want us to, like, try to take the concepts of the Falco forward throw and back throw stuff, but we want to, like, expand that to, like, other edge guards, because it still works on other edge... Like, the principles there work on other... for establishing other edge guards.
Alright, I got another Sheik. Should I leave?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
We want Space Animal.
Surely. It'd be funny if the one time I need a Fox or Falco on unranked, they don't show up.
Nah, they'll be here.
I'm searching. Where are you? Where are you, Fox? Falco? I know they're out there.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, like, the nerve of them.
Okay. We got a Falco on the team. Is this okay?
Yep. This is fine.
Okay.
Because we can still work on the, like, the forward throw, and we can still work on, like, the edge guarding stuff. Because, like, that one we were too far away, but remember, when we're too far away, that's, like, when we've, like, I think that the needle would be good there. Because it can cover, you see what I mean? So
that makes sense.
So it's kind of like the forward throw, because it has lower knockback, that's why we do the needle, because he's closer to the edge. So, like, we're aligned for that. But, like, when we're back throwing from further away, we just have that situation kind of, but we have that situation anyway, so... Yeah, it's just, we're trying to, like, figure out where, like, the things are, Exactly. So how did that feel? How does this all feel?
I felt good.
Good. Because, yeah, you did, like, the needle, then you, like, grabbed the edge.
Oh,
He's out of here.
I did the thing.
You did do the thing. You did the thing twice. You did the thing on 2 occasions, and one of them had a permutation. So no, that was good. That was really good. And I think we can agree that, like, it feels like there's more coverage, or, like, more agency versus the things that the old system was bad against.
Yeah. Try find another Fox.
Since we're low on time, whatever we get, we get, I think.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be like a...
It's gonna be Luigi. It's always Luigi.
Luigi beat Sheik, apparently. Did you see Verdugo?
I saw J-Mook, like, playing that set with Hurricane and, like, a bottle of absinthe, like, hooked up to his arm, like...
No. The second said 2-1. I mean, it's a Zelda? I've never read to a Zelda. Okay. Okay, and they left.
Oh, did they leave, or did they, like, change color? Okay.
They changed, and then they left.
Wow. People,
I
I
know.
swear.
Okay. I think that was Spark, and then he immediately DC'd. I think that's his... No one wants to play me. Crazy.
It's because you're with me. I, like, repel the community scene. No, I repel people. It's just... Nobody sticks around. I think it's because I keep clipping them and putting them on the internet. Like, and I get it.
Alright. I'll play this pop. Man.
Did we just queue into Hungry Box?
Oh, this is 18 ping. Unless he's in California for no reason. Oh. I might have to bust up the secret weapon for this map, right? I don't know.
Okay, so...
Geez.
Oh, no, B? I would have thought you would have moved to the other platform, but I guess that makes sense. Like, cause yeah, you were able to, like, drift to, like, the right location. That's actually really cool. Yeah, like, Jigglypuff would be one of the ones where, like, Zelda would be, like, still pretty okay against, actually.
Yeah.
Like, because she loses, I think she loses, but like the way she loses is like in a way that requires a lot of precision on the Puff's end, and like it's not like it's like impossible to play either.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think I'm actually might be better at this matchup with solo Zelda, as sad as that sounds.
Is well? Do you want to play it with Sheik or do you want to play with Zelda?
I want to play like both. Yeah.
Try it with Zelda.
I just didn't have
try it
that
with
many.
Zelda. Like let's see what it looks like.
Right.
I think that like I feel like you look way more comfortable and more engaged when you're doing this. With Sheik, it looks like you're kind of like it looks like you kind of like get that there's rules, but you don't want to obey them.
That makes sense. That's probably right.
How does it feel to you? You're the one playing.
It feels like this person's not very good at Zelda again. I do like this matchup. Yeah, you're right. I had to play CPU 0 at Path House, and I went Zelda, and it was like game 3 last dog.
So CPU 0 is an excellent player, so...
Yeah. It's I don't know. Part of me is always like, this is a gimmick, and I'm kind of like, I should learn it more of Sheik.
But do you want to?
I kind of want to. I don't mind the matchup that much. Yeah. But
let's play them with Zelda. Let's go Zelda all the way through on this one. And let's just see what happens.
All right.
Because like here's the thing. So here's the thing I'm noticing. The spots that you pick on the stage are like clearly designed for like a floaty character, not for like a semi-fast faller or like a mid faller. Mm-hmm. Because like the way you're positioning with like Zelda and Sheik, it's similar enough that you're getting grabbed in the same spots basically because you're like structuring your landings in the same areas. But that means that like when Zelda and that's fine for Zelda because when she gets grabbed in those spots, she like gets. She gets down thrown or forward thrown or whatever, but she can actually get platform trapped in those spots in a way that, like, right? So that's the problem. I feel like, so if you want to play Sheik in this match, if you have to understand the middle of the stage is not actually your friend. It's like these like two chunks of land that are slightly off center because if you're in them, then you don't get like platform trapped. You don't get platform trapped by her down throw, and then you're also still kind of like far for her like back throw and forward throw.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, you don't do the F smash thing?
I haven't practiced it. I probably should.
Oh, do you know the setup for it?
I don't. I know there is one. I actually don't know exactly what it is.
So it's you walk forward, and then like once you're like about half of your body is like overlapping Jigglypuffs, you roll forward.
Okay.
And then you just
are we out of time? We are right.
No. Like we have a few minutes.
I already left. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, let's play one more game. Let's find one more person to play against.
Okay.
I get the impression that you don't want to play just Sheik. You want to kind of do your own thing with the whole character. Am I reading that right, or am I reading that wrong?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I do want to play Zelda in like some. I do play Zelda in like some of the Sheik matches I don't like Puff and like Dr. Mario.
And Climbers, and then, probably.
What'd you say?
Climbers?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like that's usually the first one.
Yeah.
Really though, Doc. I guess that makes sense. Doc is like evil.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a real degree. Also, that is like one of the things that can happen with the needle setup. You see how like how he went under it, right? And then like, but because of with the illusion, but because of it, he like when he went on stage, you were able to like punish him with dash attack or something. Like that's part of the idea. Like similar vibes to back throwing, kind of sort of.
Yeah. Oh, down here. I hesitated. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like right, but you could have easily just gotten that grab though. And then, like, that's a tech chase in the middle of the stage. That could be a back throw. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's covering the same things, but it's also just, like, covering new things as well. Because I think the real scary part of Sheik is that, like, she kind of puts you in spots where it's like, take this big combo or like, eat an edge guard. And it's like, okay. Because that's what we're kind of, like, how we're, like, structuring this. Like, we don't have any outcomes that are like, yeah, we just get nothing. Or, like, we have significantly fewer outcomes where we're just like, yeah, we get nothing.
Yeah.
If you have nothing if you have time after this, I'm okay with going one more match with this guy if he sticks around. Because I want to...
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, we finally found a fox.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like, it's just... the needles in that spot are so good. Like, that, I think, should be, like, that's, like, the biggest takeaway, I think, that we need for, like, versus Fox. They're so good, you can even cover, like, the, you can even cover, like, friggin', like, the diagonal down recoveries with them. And they're so safe if you miss. Like, it's just, everything's cooking.
Yeah.
For this character, in terms of, like, the other thing, like, the other edgeguard thing, concept I think that might help you a lot, that also applies to Falco, is, like, if he's far away, try to, like, time your edge grab for just... If he's far away but can, like, feasibly hit you with his up B, like, basically, like, we can't get to the edge in time. Like, we can grab the edge, but we can't, like, actually go off stage and hit him. Because it's happening too fast. Try to, like, time your edge grab, so you grab the edge at, like, a breath before he starts moving. So, like... Yeah, like the same timings we'd use to like back air him without invincibility off stage, out of his up B. Like that's the type of timing I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Because then you'll be fully intangible as he's moving, which gives you a lot more freedom with like how you like set things up. Landing needle to when he's like holding block like that, and you're instead of weak back here.
Okay, yeah.
Because then you get to use frame advantage.
Oh, yeah.
That's the right idea. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. All right, let's do our takeaways. So,
all right.
How did you feel that went? What are your thoughts? Like, talk to me.
I thought that was fun. Yeah, like the live coaching was fun, and it was kind of a fun challenge to try to like implement the stuff you're talking about, and it got me like thinking more and trying to be more like I guess, deliberate with how I play.
Yeah. And did you find that? And it sounds like you found that enjoyable for the most part,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a lot more fun than just doom queuing at 2 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that, like, for takeaways, like, continue to expand upon the edge guard ideas we talked about today, and increase usage slash increase usage increase not really usage, but like, and find more become more comfortable identifying where they're applicable and going for them. And then the big example here is we'll make the examples, we'll spell some of them out. So examples, air needles after F throw to cover ledge, back throw into wave dash fast fall edge grab, tree, blah 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 blah. What else? Oh, grabbing edge close to when fox when fox is up B or falca's up B begins to move. And then the other one is, no. Those are all good examples. I think that will give you plenty to work with. In terms of the Sheik Ditto, you're jumping. Habit, seems to be a habit of jumping slash reposition. Yeah, jumping to avoid the grab in close quarters, and that's what I'm assuming it's for. Question mark. But the other Sheik countered this by attacking or covering space more directly. So then the other thing, so in Sheik, was there anything that you remember from the Sheik Dos that you wanted to dig into further? Because I think that was like the big one that stood out. And oh yes, in the DI
the needle. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what was the needle thing though?
Oh, you're saying I was like playing too much in like my opponent's like the Sheik zone or whatever.
Thank you. So Sheik Ditto, increase consistency with identifying slash spotting when we're in the Sheik 45-degree angle needle zone, and getting out of there. All caps. Getting out of there. Bracket generally solution should involve getting under her where possible, or finding cover with platforms. And then the other big one was maintenance. Making sure to store needles after killing opponent.
Yeah.
Well, one other thing I would kind of say that's a general thing, you go for needle, like when you have the full stack of needles, you use it for damage a lot. Either you use it for damage or you hold it a lot. But one thing I would kind of consider is like working in the short hop or full hop, like basically working in like your air needles as part of your like short hop and full hop game, or just like your just your standard aerial suite, because it's basically like when you're falling down on somebody with needles, you're basically firing a bunch of rapid fire Falco lasers at them while you're that have more stun technically, while falling. So it's incredible. Like, you can't fast fall it, so that's the difference, but like it's incredible for like finding conversions in like the early game. So if you're not planning on throwing the needles for damage anyhow, like just for like the ground needles for damage on a whiff punish anyhow, like I would really kind of like, instead of maybe going for like short up fair, maybe it's short up fair, short up needles, like with the full stack. So I would try to find more ways to use, try to find opportunities to use the full stack of needles in your aerial pressure. No, in your aerial pressure, e.g., short hop or full hop, falling needles. Yeah, because I think that's one thing that Spark does really well. Spark and I think Pluff do that extremely well, and I think that's how they also keep up with that's how they kind of like break serve when they fall behind versus Foxes sometimes, and also like just any fragile matchup really. So that's something I would watch for, because I actually think that you do a good. I think it's greedy, but in a good way, to not go for like the needles for damage so much. But I think that if you're going to not do that, you are giving up that damage for a payoff of some kind. And I think that like it's really hard for me to see a better payoff than this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is that enough for you, or is like
That's,
okay?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Okay.
But no,
Cool.
yeah, I completely agree about the needle thing. That's something I've been like thinking about more. Is like, I think I'm not that great at needles in general, like using them, and I think especially. Yeah, like you said, I think I don't use them out of like short hop or full hop when I have a full stack for some reason.
I think you're really good at the needle so I would say that I think you're very good at the needle versions. Like when you want like your formation, like the way that you did your placements when you're using them for edge guards and stuff, like that was like very, very well done. When you did go for whiff punishes with it, like they tended to be like they hit very consistently. I think that this is just a new part of the move that you're just not familiar with, but I don't think your needle game is like bad. It's just that this is a new dimension of it, and I would treat it more like a jump in. I would treat it more like in the way that what's a good example? I would treat it kind of like a turnip almost. Like it's a conditional resource that you just kind of have that changes an element of like that changes one of your like common like standard stances in like some meaningful ways, but like yeah, it's not like having charge beam or something, but like yeah, I would try to like view it like a Link's bomb or like Peach's turnip, in that it like changes the dynamic of a common situation, or it's like something that you can whip out that just has these other properties that are quite handy. But yeah, it's like a specialized jump in really.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you have any follow-up questions on any of these, you'll hit me up, you'll talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I say that to everyone. I think that like 3 people use it, but like I do want to help, I promise. Okay. I'll let you go for now, and yeah, take care, Swiz. Okay.
All right, thank you.